Alright, Nintendo Switch Sports coming very soon. There are 7 confirmed sports so far, with another 2 possibly on the way, basketball and dodgeball. Thank you, data miners. So, I wanted to take a little look at what sports I'd like them to add to create variety and use the Switch's full potential. These are in no particular order, so let's have a look. Number 1. Boxing. Boxing was an iconic Wii Sports sport and really used the Wii remotes well. Punching and blocking and manipulating your opponent into dropping their guard was the name of the game, and it also gave rise to, in my opinion, the face of Wii Sports. So Nintendo Switch Sports could use boxing for a couple of reasons. Number 1 is that pure undefiled nostalgia hit, and the second is that we have boxing titles on Switch already. We have Fitness Boxing 1 and 2 and Knockout Home Fitness that use motion-based boxing. We also have ARMS, showing how the Joy-Cons can be used effectively for a punching-based motion game. So the tech is there, the Switch could use it really effectively, and it just feels like it would be a shoo-in for the Nintendo Switch Sports. And number 2, snowboarding. I'd love to see some sort of snowboarding challenge in Nintendo Switch Sports as maybe a DLC option. You could have a simple leg strap based setup where you tilt the body side to side to turn towards flags and goals, and to avoid obstacles, you could use the other Joy-Con to manipulate your speed. It would be a more full body sport, and you could even include some jumping and tricks like Active Life Outdoor Challenge did for the Switch. It's something very different, including a different aesthetic, and it could really work well to create some variety in the gameplay. At number 3, I'm going with jet skis. Wii Sports Resort had a load of really cool additions that are worthy of a successor in Spoko Square, and the dock on the map makes me want water sports, so I've opted for jet ski as a sport. You could have some really interesting online PvP racing, different courses and weather to create interesting scenarios for you, as well as a very different control scheme. You could use the leg strap to jump and avoid impact from waves or get height off of ramps, as well as use gyro controls on the other Joy-Con to speed up, slow down and maneuver. I'm thinking of Wave Race 64 a lot as I write this, and whilst it may not be the most sporty sport of sports, it would be pretty different. Another option would be wakeboarding, but if they did use snowboarding from earlier, then it may control 2 similarly. Not that that really stops Nintendo from similar controls in this game, but anyway. Number 4 is running. Something that a lot of people may not be into, but something that Nintendo Switch Sports could do really well. Using the leg strap for control, similar to the jogging mode in Ring Fit Adventure, you could make a really fun sport setup here. 100 meter dash, marathon mode, run around Spoko Square, sprint around the city that's around it. It could open up a huge amount of the world that Nintendo Switch Sports is set in, which would be amazing to witness. The leg strap jogging already exists in multiple games, they are using it for soccer already, so they could use something excellent here. You could even have different modes like straight jogging, you could have hurdles, endless runs, you could have relay races. There's a wealth of possibility with this one. It taps into both interesting and active, which would really expand what the game is capable of. And number 5, the last one for this list, is Archery. This was again present in Wii Sports Resort and could make an excellent comeback in Nintendo Switch Sports with the Joy-Cons. Aiming at a target and trying for a bullseye, you could do some really cool things with motion controls. Use one Joy-Con to simulate holding the bow and for aiming, and use the other to draw back and create power. You could do several minigames and subgames. Survival archery in the style of survival bowling could be amazing, as well as more moving target based games. It would be yet another interesting and different type of game available for Nintendo Switch Sports, and that can only be a good thing to give players something to come back to. So those are 5 different ideas for some cool types of sports that Nintendo Switch Sports should add. What game do you want most to be added out of these, or do you have a much better idea? Also, with the game fast approaching, please let me know what type of content you want from me about Nintendo Switch Sports in the comments below. Like, share and subscribe for a ton of Switch Sports content on the way, and thanks to patrons like Rain, I Love Waffles 1311 and Sick Hippie for the fantastic support through Patreon. I've been Master Trainer Peter, and I'll see you soon.